When I think of the perimeter, I think of where our users and systems can access information. That's the perimeter, and that can be pretty much anywhere.
We started our journey into the cloud about 2010, so fairly early on, in small bites, and it's definitely grown over the years. And security has been a huge piece of that. We realized that there's probably, obviously, if you implement correctly within the cloud, probably better security than what we can provide ourselves in-house in a lot of ways.
The risk still needs to be managed. It isn't gone.
Cloud platforms bring a huge amount of value to security organizations right now.
I think that there's a lot of good going on in a cloud-based architecture around security. Pick any of the big three, they've got a lot going for them. But I do believe that customers should be aware that it's not enough and that they have to make sure that if they're bringing on their own environments, that they have to make sure that they're secure.
A lot of the endpoint security products that are out there now that are leveraging AI and machine learning are helping security professionals get to an understanding of a particular event, whether it's good or whether it's bad, and what should be done about it a lot faster. So I think that in that vein, there's been a lot of maturity.
They are able to look at the depths of the patterns of the signatures and the threats, something that the average eye cannot do. Even a trained resource, it would take them an awful long time to find those patterns. So embracing the products and the technology, that are using, or I should say the products that are using these technologies is a win-win situation for every environment.
They allow us to cook a lot of data and get actionable intelligence out of the data much faster than we ever have been able to before. That's important because it shrinks mean time to detect and it shrinks mean time to response. And the faster you catch it and the faster you can lock them down and get the bad guys off your network, the less damage that they can do.
Zero trust as a term, I can't stand it. Zero trust, think of going in front of your board of directors and saying, I'd like to implement zero trust. But the value of what zero trust means is pretty evident, right? Because the perimeter has eroded, because we're mobile, because we have information that lives in a lot of different places, it's important to, in manageable pieces, roll out a zero trust type of philosophy.
I like the concept behind it. Are we there yet? By no means no. It's not how we're set up. It's not how I was brought up thinking about security. So it's not only educating my staff and myself, it's finding the right business partners and what does that impact in our infrastructure to be able to deploy that at some point.
I don't trust anything. You can't rely or relax in a security environment. Just be prepared for what's coming next.